The other thing that we do for you for Facebook marketing is we provide you what we call smile blurbs. Every week we're going to send you an email, and it's going to have 3 smile blurbs in it. Just quick things that you can cut and paste so you can post, say, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So every other day you have a great post. So you're keeping in constant communication. And the key is with Facebook, in trying to reach your audience, realize that every one of your fans, every one of your patients who's a fan, has on average 150 friends of their own. So these are their friends, neighbors, co-workers, and so forth, and that's really who you're trying to reach. And so by having something that you can post that's interesting, that you don't have to think about, you just cut and paste, do it consistently. And those are the things we would like to say. Is it something that's likely to be liked? Is it something they want to share with their friends? And when they share it, so something like, if you don't floss, you miss cleaning 35% of your tooth surface. Well, you can think, someone's going to make a funny comment about that and post it. And when they do, then everyone sees the name of your practice. And that's the key. And getting the name out there to 150 new people at a shot is fantastic, and you do that consistently. And when someone starts to think that they might need a new dentist, well, your name you're flashing up on their Facebook page twice a week. So it's a great way to get the word out using Facebook. The next item in the system, and again, all of these items are included in the Savage Marketing Machine, is patient newsletter. So what we provide you every month is a professionally written and laid out design newsletter that you can customize and put your own information right here in these blocks. And there's 2 key things about a newsletter. One is pass along values you see down here. So say one of your patients gets the newsletter and their neighbor has a problem with a wisdom tooth. Okay, they're gonna forward on the email that you sent with the newsletter to them. So that's great, and maybe you get a new patient out of it that way. But I think even more importantly is all of your hundreds and hundreds or 1,000 patients that you have now, how are you staying in touch with them? Every single month? How are you staying top of mind? And let's face it, dentist appointments are not always what's on top of mind for people. But it's very important for you as a practice. We talk about the average revenue per patient. So if your average patient is coming into your office, say 2.1 times per year, that's how many times they're making appointments. Well, if you can change that, you can move that up to 2.7 times per year times 800 patients. That's a lot of money. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars by increasing the number of times they get in per year. So if they, everyone knows that they need to go back to the dentist and get something filled or their teeth cleaned, whatever. But everyone's life is busy. But if you, on the first of every month, they get a nice little newsletter from you. It's, oh boy, yes, you know what? I need to give a call and make that appointment. So staying top of mind is important in terms of the number of appointments that get set per patient per year. So patient newsletter is a great way to do that. The next piece of the Savage Marketing Machine, you're going to get an on-hold marketing system. And this is the most advanced one that's out there. On-hold messaging is important for 2 big reasons. One, you spend a lot of money trying to get people to call your office and make an appointment. You're spending money on advertising, postcards, all the things we've been talking about. If they call your office and you're put on hold, which they probably will be because you're going to be getting busier and busier, and that's what we want, realize that they'll only stay on hold for a very short time. If there's no music or message, it's about 30 seconds. If you add music, it can double or even triple up to 60 to 90 seconds. And if you add messaging, it can go up over 2.5 minutes. They're willing to wait. The other key thing to realize on hold messaging is this is your perfect time to sell them. This is the time when they've said they're going to take 5 minutes and focus on their dental health. And so you have their undivided attention. And what are you going to do with it? This is the perfect time to explain to them about Invisalign or teeth whitening systems, things they may have heard of, but they don't really understand it. And you give them a little overview, tell them how easy it is, how great it is, and just ask about it. So then instead of just getting the cavity fixed, well, they're gonna start doing Invisalign. Great, that's really bringing up the average ticket value, the average patient revenue per visit. And again, that's what we want to be doing, increasing that revenue per visit. So, and the other great thing about it is your on-hold messaging system is always a great salesman. Your front desk folks, let's face it, aren't necessarily great salespeople. That's not what their job is. But your on-hold wizard always is. It does a fantastic job at selling. That's what its job is. The cool thing about the system that we're going to give you is that not only will we have pre-recorded messages in there customized for you, but also you're going to have an online wizard, so you can go in there and you can modify those messages 24/7 anytime you want. So as you learn you pick up a new service, anything else, especially anything that's any kind of upsell opportunity, you want to add it right in there. And also talk about the campaigns. Hey, get your kids in here. It's springtime and soccer's starting. Make sure you get the kids in for the special on the athletic mouth guards, so you can combine the message that you're pushing out to the community with your on-hold messaging as well. So very simple and easy to do. And the last piece of the puzzle here in the Savage Marketing Machine is website and mobile website. Website is really the door to your practice to the outside world. It's the first thing that people look at. It's your communication point. We do customized websites if you're not happy with the one that you have now. This is an optional piece into the system. But they're all custom designed. They work with you to get just the right look and feel. We have pre-done content for you, including video library that will all be put in there, but then it can be modified and will be modified based on exactly what you need and what you want in there. The SEO is all built in. It's not only just your regular website, but we'll also be building you out a mobile website, which is very important. Nowadays everybody lives with a smartphone. It says 46% of Americans own smartphones, but I'd venture to say that the patients that you're after, you can probably get close to doubling that in terms of who you're trying to reach, and if they have a smartphone. This is just how people are using, how they're communicating. I think you understand that. Having an actual smartphone website is very important in terms of a smartphone Google search. What it does is it vaults you up over any company that just has a regular website that's being shown on a smartphone. So very important. So it gives you the ability to actually leapfrog more established practices, people who've been doing SEO and are higher up in the Google search than you are for your community. So it's important to have that customized mobile website, and that's included in the as an option in the package as well. So in terms of the overall service, we've told you about all the different pieces that are needed in a marketing mix, and every dental practice needs all those things. I think they're all time-tested pieces of the marketing mix that make sense. They bring in revenue, and I don't think anyone would argue with any of those things that they're not needed. But the key is how can we make it affordable for you, bringing all those different systems together. We do it in a couple ways. First, we give you the personalized service where you need it, which is when things are starting up, we're getting all those systems in place for you. But and we train you on how to use everything. But as you saw, there's a number of the systems that kind of run by themselves once they're in place, and then the other ones have the do-it-yourself ability down here. They're automated, like Machine Central. You can go in and modify a postcard. You can modify an ad. You don't need our team to go in and do that for you. We've set it all up so that your staff can do it. The other big thing is that we don't reinvent the wheel. If we were to try to bring in engineers that were going to build out all of those different programs, would have teams of people working and programming all day long and building new systems, and it would cost an arm and a leg. So what we did is we identified what the key marketing pieces were, and then went out and looked at who the best guys out there that were doing some of those things, and we partnered up with them. And the nice thing is you're getting their very specific expertise. But also, because we deal with them on a volume basis, you're getting it at a better price than if you went there by yourself. So those are the key elements in really making it affordable for you. Not to mention the time that we'll be saving you. So we threw a lot at you over the last 45 minutes or so, Let me just do a quick recap here and show you how things are broken out. So as we said, it's a complete system. We sell it as a package. It all works together, and I think you can kind of start to see that. All the different pieces work together. So we break it out into Engine 1 and Engine 2. Engine 1 has the demographic analysis and the marketing strategy, access into the online marketing portal that has all the postcards and coupon ads and print ads and web ads, as well as the printing service and the mailing service and the list service are all integrated into that, so you have access into that. Now, one thing to understand is you will have to pay for the printing of your own postcards and mailing. We don't know whether you want to send out 5,000 or 5 million, as well as your newspaper ad. We don't pay for your newspaper ads. We'll help you produce the newspaper ad because it's all produced in there, and you can quickly tweak what it is, what the actual ad that you send to the newspaper, but you'll have to pay the newspaper itself. The other pieces of the puzzle are the 1-800 tracking, the referral card system, the Angie's List advertising package, the Facebook marketing system, the monthly newsletter, and the on-hold marketing. So all of those are included in here. Engine 2 is everything in Engine 1 plus the customized website with the SEO, along with the mobile website and SEO. So we've broken it down into 2 phases. In terms of cost for Engine 1, I think we talked about that we're in the startup phase right now. We'll be working with you kind of on a dedicated basis. Right now, while online, it's the only thing that you'd be missing is the online campaign portal. And what we'll do for that until the programming is complete on Machine Central is we'll be working with you one-on-one to develop customized campaigns for you, so you kind of get the best of both worlds. You get a bargain by coming on with us as we roll out, and then you'll get customized service to boot. So the retail cost when we start going to market in about a month or so for Engine 1 is the $91.90 with a monthly fee of $690. For Engine 2 is $11,990, monthly fee of $778. Now, for folks that want to come on board before we start our national launch and work with us during that rollout phase where they have the customized campaigns done for them, the startup fee is $64.80 and monthly fee is $460. And for Engine 2 with the website, it's $92.80 and monthly fee of $548. So hope that explains everything to you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Wanted to know what you thought of all the different elements of it. Any questions you have, it's a great time to talk about it. And Cedra, just to let you know, if you go forward to also the cruise control option. So if you did want us to run the campaigns and manage all these systems for you every month, we can provide a person that will be doing that for you. They would dedicate 30 hours per month, and that's $1,200 to do that for you per month. Oh, and by the way, folks that do come on during the rollout phase, that monthly fee of $548, they'll always keep that rollout amount. And also, Cedra, just wanted to let you know, if you go to the end, the next slide is just back to the logo, but then if you hit one more time, it brings up the different optional packages. So we also have the logo and branding package and the cruise control option as well. So I think that's it. Hopefully this helps.